Mr. Patel, MD at Patel Engineering. Mr. Patel, if you could just tell us about the arbitration and the new laws that have come in, how will that impact Patel Engineering?
The new laws that have come in, the Cabinet Committee has ruled that all the companies that have won arbitration awards would get 75% payment against bank guarantee. So those companies will be able to substantially reduce their debt, as the cash flow will be available to reduce the debt.
What is the arbitration amount at Patel Engineering and what's the debt?
The debt is about 4,500 crores, and the arbitration award which we have won is close to 2,500. So the debt reduction should be close to 1,700 crores.
Right. So basically, 75% of 2,500 crores, which is stuck right now.
Yeah.
And how will that reduce the interest cost? Will that substantially reduce the interest cost as well?
The interest cost should go down by 200 crores. The interest cost right now is around 500 crores. So the interest cost should go down by 200 crores per year.
Interest cost should go down by 200 crores per year. As far as when this money would come in, how this would come in, any sort of timeline that you can give us if you have started to dig a little bit more into this?
Yeah, the timeline I'm expecting is that the next 6 to 8 months, maximum 12 months, the money should come in. So it should see in the next year, but this financial year, the interest costs go down slightly and substantially the next year.
Right. And if, say, it comes into 12 months, over a period of 12 months, as it comes, it will come in a staggered manner. So you will be paying money, or after you receive the whole money, you would look to pay the entire amount?
No, the interest arbitration awards, there are many arbitration awards. The arbitration awards would, actually the bank that gives the bank guarantee would be paid immediately.
Right. Any other plan to reduce debt further? Say we cut down by 1,800 crores, which is the current estimate.
Would that
open up? Yeah, so go ahead, sir.
There's also an amendment to the existing arbitrations which are going on. They would go under fast track. Traditionally, the arbitration would take 7 to 8 years. So under fast track, the results would be out in about 2 years. So Patel has close to about 5,000 crores under arbitration. That would be fast tracked. So you would see money come to the monetization of these awards. So even in the coming years, in the third year also, you would see a substantial reduction in debt.
Right. Sir, as far as this particular new law is concerned, about 75% of the money would be given back. Will it be an important trigger? Because a lot of companies were stuck in terms of their cash flow. It would open up some of the debt facilities further for companies, and that's why private investment can, pick up, or it's still some time away.
Yeah, the construction industry was basically plagued by stuck receivables with the government. This is a landmark decision the government has taken. So what you will see is the EPC and construction companies freeing up the liquidity of stuck receivables. As a result, the balance sheet will improve and they'll be able to bid for larger projects. So you'll see the whole sector again revive once again.
Right. Sir, can you just repeat that? There are a lot of receivables which are stuck, which would also start to release.
Yeah, see, the whole sector was stressed because of stuck receivables with the government. So this landmark decision would help all the EPC companies and construction companies free up their receivables and repay the banks. So the balance sheets would be less stressed. As a result, the banking limits would open out and they will be able to bid for larger projects. So what you will see is once again the industry reviving within the next 6 months.
Right. As far as the overall, receivables number is concerned, what is that number that you have? Can you just tell us about, what's happening with some of your suppliers as well?
Suppliers, this judgment will not apply to the suppliers. What you will actually see...
I'm not talking about the judgment overall. I'm just talking about the liquidity in the system.
Yeah, the liquidity in the system, it is estimated that the stuck liquidity among construction companies and EPC companies with respect to stuck receivables is close to in excess of 60,000 crores. So what you will see is this money coming in and the liquidity improving.
Just a final word on the order book at the company. What's the order book that Patel Engineering has, and how long it will take to execute that?
The order book of the company is about 8,000 crores, and the average execution time is about 2.5 years. So the company plans to take more orders in the next 1 year and increase it by 50%.
But the real recovery in the numbers would come in only after 12 months, once the debt repayment is behind, some of the orders which probably are slightly at lower margins would tend to start coming into the numbers. So the entire recovery would only happen, say, 12 to 14 months down the line?
No, I would not agree to that. As soon as this becomes, the cabinet decision becomes a legislation, you would see some immediate recovery this year itself, because you'll see some money coming in this year because there's still 6 months left. So you'll see some improvement in the bottom line this year itself.